guys, it's me, Waysun, Johnny Tsai at the 2015 SHOT Show. So it's Friday, it's the last day of the show, and I had to stop by my good friends over at Benchmade. They have a slew of awesome new knives. I'm over here with their marketing director, Derrick Lau. What's going on, man?
Thank you for the upgrade in title.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's alright, I'm only a PR manager.
He's the PR manager.
PR grunt.
PR grunt, okay.
It is 2015 SHOT Show. We have released a lot of new products this year. It's exciting. It's a lot of product, but a lot of variety of product. You know, let's just start off with it. There's a lot of stuff to get to. So this guy, we actually unveiled at Blade Show back in June, but finally are launching it officially here at SHOT Show. This is the 757, a Shane Seibert collaboration. So if you ever seen a Shane Seibert knife, this has his name written all over it.
Yeah.
Just the look of the blade, giant S30V steel blade, titanium liners, thick titanium liners, about 0.9 inches I think. Stacked G10, complemented with titanium clip. Just a nice, robust, typical of Shane Seibert as far as just being overbuilt.
It looks overbuilt. Can you see that? This looks like a, oh, this is a tank. This is nice.
We have a small pink reptilian. Can I say it?
Feels good in the hand.
It does. Thank you.
That will be in our blue class. Addition to our black class is this guy we're also excited for. We haven't done a canted handle, really, not that I can remember. But the ergonomics on this are amazing.
Yeah.
Again, S30V steel, oval thumb hole. If you notice some details on this too, we've done some custom hardware pieces with the axis of the car and the pivot, contoured G10 handles. Just
that is
very
neat.
comfortable. Any way you hold it. Try that out. And
that is amazing.
And albeit a relatively bigger knife, you fold it up, it actually sits in your pocket. You know, it carries small. Unlike, you know, like the Adamas. We know the Adamas is big and it almost feels, you know, almost cumbersome in your pocket. Whereas this one, because of the canting, it just kind of leaves extra space in there. Also new, automatics is the year of the automatics. Laws, of course, with each state, you know, as time goes by, are overturning old rules and allowing people to carry, more people to carry autos. So in addition to our Infidel family, we consider this an extension. This is the Pagan, keeping with the theme, of course, it names. The 3320. Subtle differences, of course, same internals as the Infidel, a lot more contouring, a lot more smooth and a little more ergonomic, smoother button, just little subtleties like that. Different blade style, of course. We got chisel grind on here in 154 C.U.M. as opposed to D2. Makes for a really good everyday carry knife. There's a lot of just practicalness to this,
right.
I mean, for an out the front.
I love that. I love that out the front, and can't wait to play with that. You know, I was here with Controlled Force, and we are all law enforcement instructors, and that's going to be in front of a class. That is great. Excellent.
Very cool. We're excited for it, and seeing a lot of buzz about that.
Yeah.
Going over this way real quick, we are launching some big fixed blades. So this is our 153 BK Jungle Bolo, and complementing it will be also a 154 BK clip point bolo. So the Jungle Bolo is my personal favorite this year. It is 1095 spring steel, so very impact resistant steel. Santoprene handles, basically a rubberized textured grip. Very tacky, very tactile and wet conditions. Good balance, in my opinion, pretty good balance, especially for something like a chopper.
Right.
You know, the head's very heavy, gives you good thrust, especially when you're hacking away through whatever you might be going through. So.
Through whatever you're hacking through, right?
Yep. Clip point, you know, same thing, just different, a little different in the balance. Of course, if you want clip point style, this is definitely the way to go. So.
But I like the orange, so you won't lose it.
Especially if you're bushwhacking, right? You'll drop it eventually if you don't have a lanyard on, or if you put it down. You definitely need the orange to find it.
Yep.
An extension to our Bushcrafter, our 162 Bushcrafter, of course, really popular. This is the 162-1 EOD. As I was telling you a little earlier off camera, we worked with a military EOD team who used the original Bushcrafter to cut a last C4. They love this knife, same features as all the original 162. You carry custom, of course, with pressure fit Kydex. And for me as a lefty, I can actually switch this around and carry it left-handed, which is why I personally love it. In the blue class, this is a new folder. You might actually have already seen it in the wild, but we're calling it a SHOT Show launch. This is the 761. Titanium handles, very classic design, but combined with modern day machining, modern day materials. As I said, titanium handle scales, titanium monolock, M390 steel blade. Also, the little feature that's not so obvious until you open the knife is our thrust bearing system. So we got ball bearing pivots in there, making for a very, very smooth opening knife.
Nice.
You gotta try that out.
Oh wow, that is a smooth knife. Very smooth. That bearing system is awesome.
We're stoked about that knife. It is just an elegant and gorgeous knife.
It is.
New mechanism for 2015 is the ambidextrous push button. It's going to be available in automatic configuration as well as an assisted. The auto configuration is definitely where it shines. You know, most push button autos, right-handed friendly. This one is again left-handed friendly, or is now left-handed friendly.
It's about time someone did that.
Yeah, right?
Right.
In addition, just in terms of gross motor skills, actuating this mechanism, because you can pinch both sides or just depress on one of the sides, but I prefer doing both sides.
Yeah, it makes sense to do both.
It just feels natural, so just opening it is just
That's got a
easy.
thunk on there.
And of course that does have a carbide glass breaker. At the end, aluminum handles, 154 cm.
Yeah.
You know, one thing to consider too, you know, you carry that on a weak side, you're occupied, you can't get to your primary, you have to draw with, and most people are right-handed, if you have to draw with your left hand, very easy to actuate and open, clear some space, get to your primary.
Actually, it makes sense to press both on. You know, I mean, you can do one right or left, but it just feels natural. Yeah.
So you making
squeeze it and just squeeze it, and it opens. Yeah, nice.
Here's the assisted version. So like any assist, give it a little push. About 10 degrees, spring takes over. Complemented G10 handle, so it's a little lighter in weight, but the locking system, same idea. You can push down one side to unlock, or you can press both.
That's pretty. I like that blue.
This guy we're excited. As I said, year of the auto, right?
Right.
Composite handle automatic. So we got G10 handle scales. This is just a single side push button. But as far as profile, just a thin knife. If you live in a state where, you know, allows you to everyday carry automatic, especially if you're a civilian only, this would definitely be a good choice for you. So very fast spring, nice positive clicking on safety.
Oh yeah. It's nice. It's nice and thin.
It is.
It's lightweight.
Awesome.
I like that. I like how thin and light that is.
It's a great knife. We'll move over to HK. So HK, of course, part of the Benchmade portfolio. Back again at Blade Show, we launched the 14808 Turmoil. We're offering it now in a sand color. For those who haven't seen the Turmoil, it's latest out the front for HK. Great little mechanism. Lots of actual like HK cues to the firearms, of course.
Right.
You can see serration patterns, just the way how angular the handle is. So
keeps it in the family, right?
Aluminum handle, body, off-centered button, which actually great ergonomics for it, especially when pushing out or once it's out, it gives you a good thumb rest. Pulling it back in, very, very comfortable, very easy. D2 steel blade, and
yeah, and going into detail. Now we were talking about this earlier. You know, you're going into D2, going into U.S. made knives with the HK. I mean, it didn't start that way.
It did not.
Right.
I mean, HK has always been a good mixture too. You know, domestic and imports. The import ones are still really good for what they are. You know, especially for an entry-level knife. You know?
Right.
You're getting AUS 8 on like the Allies.
But this has stepped it up.
But this has stepped it up. Yeah, we've done a lot of U.S. manufacturing stuff, upping that a little bit with this. What I'm going to show you next, again, more of the U.S. made in the HK line. But we're excited for this. The price point on this, $300. $300.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair price.
HK Access knives. So we actually launched it last year, the HK Access. Great folder, everyday use, combat applications, whatever you want. It features D2 steel. We've offered now in miniature and full size with Tonto. So it was originally a clip point size blade, but now we got the Tonto version. So same access reliability.
I love the Access lock. That's a very one of the more reliable locks.
It's reliable. It's simple.
No.
It's and incredibly strong. Here's of course the mini version, and of course expanding color-wise in the HK line. We're offering a lot of sand colors too for 2015.
Sand is hot right now.
Sand is hot, as I've been saying. Flat dark earth is the new black.
Yeah.
All right, as we were speaking about, you know, as far as HK being a incredible value brand,
right,
and part of the Benchmade portfolio, we're really excited about this offering in HK. You got a fixed blade. We call it the Dispatch, the HK Dispatch. D2 steel, Santoprene handles. Awesome plastic injection molded carry system. Very lot of mounting options. This being a US made knife fixed blade, $90 MSRP.
Come on, for D2 USA
$90.
made D2 Dispatch HK, 90 bucks.
That's it. We're not pulling your leg on that one.
That can't be beat. Let me see that, dude. This is if anyone's watching this video, well, I hope someone's watching this video, but whoever you guys out there watching this video, this is what you want to look out for. This HK, it's D2. It is a great knife, the Dispatch, made in America by Benchmade for HK for 90 bucks. Really? That is the that's awesome. That is awesome, dude.
So yeah, be on the lookout for these guys out in the wild. Coming very soon. All scattered out. A lot in January. I believe the latest, cannot tell you off the top of my head which one, but the latest that some of these will be hitting the shelves in the streets will be probably March or April.
March or April. So by Blade Show, they will absolutely be out there.
In theory, yes.
That rocks, man. Benchmade rocks. You rock. I appreciate your time, dude. Hey, enjoy. I hope you have a safe trip home. It's the end of SHOT Show, and I appreciate your time, man. As always, stay safe, stay sharp, stay alive. Hey, what's your website?
You can find out more info, www.benchmade.com.
www.benchmade.com. Got it, man.